Record.
Say hey for the camera.
Hey, this is Kyle and Deanna, More to Life, and we are currently en route to Franklin D. Roosevelt State Park. We just left a Walmart where we wanted to practice pulling in and pulling out, basically. Make sure that we can do it when we do this deal full time. And we just went through a swarm of something.
Ooh.
It kind of looked like the great big carpenter bees, but there's
Like locusts.
but there's several less now because they're all on the front cap of the camper and on the windshield of the truck. I got most of them
See, I hope you can see.
Anyway, we're traveling about 3 to 3.5 hours from our home to FDR, and we're going to be showing some of the road as we travel down. We've been this way several times. It's a very comfortable drive for us. We know,
Watch this bridge.
We know where
Ooh. Bam.
Yeah. It's something that you never get used to is the rough bridges. Okay, honey, you're pointing in the back seat.
Oh.
Yeah, let's bring it up to front.
Hey. Panoramic view here.
Well, the GP, the GoPro's got a very wide lens, so where you're holding it now, you're getting all of this and probably that post too.
Hey. That meow you hear in the back is, she's covered up, but that's Cole, and Kate's in there. She's the one screaming. This is her first travel trip, and it's not going too well for her. She's lost a couple of claws, so it's kind of a day. Stands for not too sunny. And Kate obviously doesn't like this travel, but
that's
anyway.
One little thing that you might want to do when you're considering taking your pets on the road is to, whatever you're going to put them in, go ahead and put them in it and ride them around town, or take them with you when you go get a hamburger or something. That way they kind of get used to doing it, because this is her first trip and she ain't happy. But we're gonna make the best of it, and we're gonna show you some of the highways we travel.
That's our engine brake kicking in, if you can hear that on the camera.
Never fails. About the time you get stopped, it turns green.
And you lose all your momentum to climb up the hill in front of you. Something we didn't do when we were hooking up to come to FDR is normally when we take when we do our brake check, we have the legs of the RV down, so that in the event we are not connected or don't have a good connection, the legs, if there were to be a malfunction, the legs would take the force, and the theory is the truck would not get damaged. We forgot to do that, but we both agreed that we were secure before. I think we were just so excited about getting away, getting on the road, and that's not a mistake that you can afford to let happen when you are traveling, hooking up. So
that's a good reason for a checklist.
Yes.
Which we've been meaning to do for several years now, and we've never managed to get around to it. That's my fault, because you know, when you make the checklist, you put all this on it, but when you actually get out and you do it, you find things you forget. So we're going to have to get serious about that and make that happen. That way we hook up the same way every single time. Something else that a lot of RVers are, for the most part, good about, but every once in a while you'll have someone that will kind of interrupt you when you're either hooking up or when you first get to a campsite and you're unhooking, and they're just wanting to be friendly and introduce themselves. And that's great, that's terrific. But a lot of full-time RVers would much rather be able to do their either hooking up or their setup without any interruptions or minimal interruptions, because that's really not the time to be carrying on a full conversation with your neighbor. Some people get their feelings hurt, some people get put off by that. So what we've tried to do is, if we see that happening, we would just wave, introduce ourselves, and we'll get with y'all a little later once we get everything squared away. And that seems to work well. Most people understand that, and we haven't run into too many people who got their feelings hurt too bad about that.
Okay, well, I'm going to sign off now and enjoy the ride. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye.